Okay, this regular meeting of the Waco Independent School Board is hereby called to order. All items which may be discussed or voted upon this evening have been posted as required by state law. I really want to extend a warm welcome to those present and to our television viewers. The board's purpose is to set goals, listen to reports of the superintendent, approve budgets, contracts, and personnel appointments, and to make policy for the district. We are not here to make management decisions or solve problems of individuals. Management is the responsibility of the superintendent and her staff. I would just ask if you would turn off your cell phones if you have not already done so. We really do appreciate the time that you've taken to join us and for your interest in Waco ISD. Esta Junta Regular de Waco ISD está convocada. Les extiendo un amable bienvenidos a todos los que están presentes y los que nos observan por televisión. También les quiero compartir que todas las conferencias están disponibles en la página de Waco ISD, YouTube, el lunes después de la conferencia. En esa página pueden escoger su idioma, así toda la información que fue discutida está disponible para todos. Por favor, bajar su teléfono celular y les agradecemos el tiempo que comparten con nosotros y su interés in Waco ISD. We are going to move on to item number 2, public comments on agenda items. Do we have any public comment? None. What I think people have been waiting for. Item number 3, consider, discuss, and take appropriate action regarding the selection of the lone finalist for superintendent. Just most of you know, we have been engaging in a superintendent search process. We engaged HASB, and they did a wonderful job. We had 51 applicants, narrowed that hard choice down to 6 applicants, conducted interviews for a week, narrowed that down to 4 applicants, and we are pleased that we tonight are going to take action to name a lone finalist. With that, I will entertain a motion.
I move that we name Dr. Tiffany Spicer the lone finalist for Waco ISD superintendent.
Second.
Okay, we have a first and a second. Is there any discussion, Mr. Grant?
No.
Any discussion, Mr. Davis?
No.
Any discussion, Mr. Vidania? No. Any discussion, Mr. Guillory?
No.
Any discussion, Mr. Ochoa?
No.
Any discussion, Mr. Patton?
No.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes unanimously. Mr. Ochoa, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, just a few things, and I wrote them down so I won't ramble too much regarding Dr. Spicer. I think it's rare. We all felt that from the moment we first met her, like we'd always known her. That seems like a weird thing, but I think once you get the chance to meet her, you'll understand what we're talking about. I think we all agree Dr. Spicer is an extremely knowledgeable and results-driven superintendent. She supports teachers and puts what's best for students at the heart of all our decisions. We heard that over and over and over again when we met with some folks from her district. One thing I did want to say is I'm sure in the next couple of weeks we'll get lots of people who are questioning our decision maybe. They may Google her and find out where she works and ask why we hired someone from a small town in East Texas. And my advice to you all is just to place a gentle hand on their shoulder and look them in the eye and give them the good old Texas bless your heart. Because it will be obvious right then that those people have only scratched the surface of her achievements and not dug into the experience section of her resume like we all did. I do want to say, I'm going to skip. This was an incredibly, it was not fun. It was not fun. And I don't envy any school district or board that has to go through this. But I do want to say that I am extremely proud of the board's work. I'm proud of the work that we poured into this decision and making sure that we pick someone who we think will lead this district with compassion and continue to build on Waco ISD's accomplishments. Lastly, I want to thank Elizabeth Cox, and I want to thank Renee Charles for all their patience with us and all the help they gave us during this process. I also want to say thank you to Dr. George Kazanis, Dr. Marion Strauss, and Dr. Robert Duron with TASB for all their support and their direction and advice over the last few months. And lastly, I would like to thank Dr. Kincannon, who spent the last 5 years of her life getting this district to a place where 51 extremely qualified applicants from around the state and across the country felt called to submit an application for the opportunity to work at Waco ISD. We're looking forward to supporting Dr. Kincannon in her time left, and looking forward to supporting Dr. Tiffany Spicer through all of Waco ISD's continued success.
Well said. Okay, moving on, we will go, the board is going to go into closed session at 6:06 pursuant of the Texas Open Meeting Act, Texas Government Code, Chapter 551, .074 and .071. There will be no action taken. Thank you very much. There'll be no action taken when we reconvene. Okay, and at 7:23, we are adjourned.